It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel fucking awful? Especially.
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck did I just listen to? Wait a minute. I have to listen to that again.
He's hitting people with the white people insults. What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel fucking awful?
Is this really his complaint? Is that you make people feel bad for being called lazy bones? Idubbbz, is that what we're complaining about? Are you serious? Please tell me there's more. Please tell me that CartNarcs is like scamming people, or he's been like doxing people, like something that matters, that is like tangibly bad.
What? You're suing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Idubbbz did a hit piece? The fuck are you talking about?
Greetings and salutations.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Remember when this guy was funny? Like, genuinely. Remember when Idubbbz was funny, guys? Remember when he was, like, entertaining to watch? Oh, my God. There's no way it's this bad. There's no fucking shot. It just starts off so bad. Turn off the vid. It just came out a month ago. I haven't seen this one. Like, how bad is this, chat? Content soup doesn't fit him anymore. Yeah, he got fat. No, I'm kidding. He's working out and shit, but, like, I don't get his mindset. I know I've gone over this like 100 times when it comes to Idubbbz, but like you could change your content in a way that still fits an entertaining way. But like, I feel like he believes everything he's ever done is terrible. So he has to be as safe as humanly possible. It's actually fucking aggravating.
My mud-blooded Americans. Today I'm wearing my studded leather sash. Gives me 8 strength and 8 agility, which, no. Let's do that over again. Why did I say agility? 8 strength and 8 stamina.
This is how he opens a video complaining about somebody? Is he making like RuneScape jokes? He looks like a lesbian. He does. He looks like a lesbian. Oh no, bro. I feel like making fun of Idubbbz at this point is like beating up on a retarded child. It's just sad. Like, this dude inspired so many people that became like legends. And he's this. He's like a shallow, he's like a form, he just looks like a soulless husk. Changing your content is not a bad thing, but it's when you like downgrade the content. But like it's when you go from like something that was beloved, people aren't gonna like it. Obviously, if you go from something beloved to something that's not beloved anymore, or something new, you're gonna lose that audience. But when you start shitting on your previous audience, shitting on your previous work, saying I hated all of it, I became a more toxic person, I made a toxic environment on YouTube, it's like, dude, you are not that important. You are a dude that made a YouTube videos. Yes, were you known as a dude that could be a career killer if you had a content cop made on you? Yeah, but an example, Leafy didn't lose his fucking channel. Keemstar didn't lose his fucking channel. The Fine Brothers didn't lose anything. Jinx was maybe the one that lost the most, but that was justified for you to shit on him because he was literally just stealing people's content. If he just put effort into it more and like actually cared instead of like, I feel like this is his thing, right? He feels obligated to put out content because he can't do anything else in the world, because look at Creator Clash. That shit fell apart real fucking fast and it's a complete nightmare. And I'm going to be shocked when Creator Clash 3 rolls around. Leafy got his channel banned. It wasn't because of Idubbbz. It wasn't because of Idubbbz. I'm talking about Idubbbz's actual videos. Did that ruin Leafy's career? Not really. Leafy came back a few years later, celebrated like nothing ever happened, and they got $1 million Rumble deal. And yeah, and then he left. And then he left. Like, he got $1 million Rumble deal and just went, he's like, I'm done streaming. You know, I'll stream with Ralph, Nick Fuentes. I'll stream with all these random fucking people in the sector. Realize how crazy these people are, and then fucking bail. Oh, God. He'll come back eventually. He'll come back in like another 5 years. He does that. It's like every couple of years he'll pop back somehow.
Today we're going to be complaining. Welcome back to Idubbbz Complains. On today's episode, I'm going to be complaining about the CartNarc. Now, if you're not familiar with CartNarcs, it's basically this guy, Sebastian, who works for a radio show, who had the idea to shame people who aren't bringing their carts back to the cart corral.
Dinged car doors, spots taken up, grocery prices raised sky high because employees have to go out and spend their time hunting down carts. We are public.
What the f is this? What is this video? It's a video about a guy who makes content yelling at people that he doesn't put the carts away. I'm not gonna lie, I like this guy. A true hero. He's doing the Lord's work. Okay, serious question, all you normal people. You go, you're driving through a grocery store area. You try to find a parking spot. You pull up, there's a cart in the middle of that spot, like right near the door. Don't you hate that? I do. Like, for me, I get out of the car and I move the cart. But like, I still hate it. It's still an annoyance. But like, what? Why do we hate this guy?
Shaming those dicks who don't take back their shopping carts. CartNarcs, you curved your cart. You didn't take it back to the cart corral where it belonged.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Why do I have to hate this guy? Why do I have to hate this guy? That was great. I love that. I love that.
Are you okay? That's the second curbing, by the way.
No, I'm not okay.
Nice guy. No, ma'am, you left your cart here like a lazy bones.
Yeah?
I'm
What are you bothering us for?
because you left your cart out.
So what?
So that's
I'm gonna be real. He should have blurred the license plate.
gonna block someone's spot.
I don't care.
It ended up being entertaining for a good amount of people, and
I think that's fucking funny. That was great. I was enjoying that. Critique should have at least blurred the license plate.
I was definitely one of those people where I was like, I think this is interesting. I like the idea. It is pretty inoffensive to like approach someone and be like, hey, you mind taking your shopping cart back? But the problem is we've sort of graduated from that.
See, that attitude's getting
What do you mean graduated?
you a hood magnet of shame, sir. Go with a hood magnet since that was a curbing. Gotcha. Another one in progress over here. Hold on. I'll be back in the spot. Here, let me get you another one right there.
It's a magnet. Like, what? It's a magnet. You just remove it from the fucking hood of the car. Like, what? How is that elevating it? What is happening?
But now we're on season 17 of the CartNarcs, and I'm like, just sort of over it. The
That's fine. You can be over it. I kind of want to watch this guy's channel now.
what if question was already answered. It's basically like, what if we did this? Well, the answer is some people get upset. And, you know, you can say it's justified or not, doesn't really matter.
What are we gonna get a collab with? Dude, whoever can get me in contact with CartNarcs, I will do it. I will do it. I will go on CartNarcs' channel. 100%. I'll wear the getup and everything. I'll tackle people. I want a baton. I'll get a fake taser. Be like, put your goddamn cart back. I would do that.
But we got our answer. Just asking someone to take their shopping cart back doesn't really evoke a strong reaction in people.
That's not where the carts go. There's some lazy bones. Well, I know why, because you're being a lazy bones.
Most people will just ignore it, drive off. They won't throw a hissy fit. The first topic I want to cover with the CartNarcs is the
Pretty sure that's illegal. Yeah.
insult of lazy bones.
You're very tired right now, and that's causing an error in your judgment, lazy bones. Be a better person and not be so lazy bones. What we do is we narc out people who are being big old lazy bones and not taking their carts back. You're being a lazy bone.
And I do have a handicap, actually.
Is your disability lazy bones-itis?
Is your disability lady? I'm sorry, that was way funnier than I thought it would be. That was so good.
There's a lot of people who say like, yeah, this ain't so bad. The CartNarc, he's hitting people
How do I not know? I don't know. I guess he just flew under the radar for me. He's not my favorite channel.
with the white people insults. What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude,
With the white people insults. Wait a fucking minute here.
he's hitting people with the white people insults. What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel fucking awful? Especially
What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What the fuck did I just listen to? Wait a minute. I have to listen to that again.
he's hitting people with the white people insults. What's so wrong with that? It's like, dude, if someone called you lazy bones, would you not feel fucking awful? Especially
Is this really his complaint? Is that you make people feel bad for being called lazy bones? Idubbbz, is that what we're complaining about? Are you serious? Please tell me there's more. Please tell me that CartNarcs is like scamming people, or he's been like doxing people, like something that matters, that is like tangibly bad. Something to actually complain about. Or maybe he just makes lazy content. Something. If it's about him insulting people, I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it.
Especially if you're being lazy, that shit is like a level 9 white people insult. Those hurt. It's in that.
Is that him joking? Please tell me that's him joking. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, please.
Weird area of like, you're not being like barbaric, you're not calling someone an asshole and flipping them off. Fuck you, asshole! It's like when you see someone doing that, almost like violent and aggravated, you almost feel bad because it's like, ooh, you don't have control of what's going on here. I think one of the...
Okay, he's not joking. He's not joking. He's not joking. He's not fucking joking. He's not joking. Oh no. I thought he was joking. I really tried to be charitable, but he's being serious. This is a serious video that he put out.
Worst insults that I've ever received in my life was a white person insult, and it was just a really well-placed, no shit, Sherlock.
No way. He's trolling. He's trolling. There's no way he's joking. There's no way. This is a joke. Bro, no. No, 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 no.
Like, if someone hits you with a no shit Sherlock at the right moment in time, you can't recover from that. Another point that I'd like to address, I think often goes unnoticed by people, and that is 2 people can be assholes simultaneously. Or 2 parties, however you want to put it. You know, you can dislike both people and think that they're both being unreasonable and shitty. The person not taking their car back, yeah, absolutely. Unreasonable, lazy, whatever you want to like attribute to them. But to pretend that Agent Sebastian isn't being an asshole and he isn't being an unreasonable piece of shit, like, come on.
So the dude just goes up to people and goes, "You're being lazy." This isn't like Vitaly going up and like trying to fist fight somebody on the street. This isn't like Fousey doing a fake prank. This is a dude just going around going, "You didn't put your card away, you lazy bones, you piece of shit." Like, that's all it is. There's no like fake prank going on. It's just a dude pointing out that the carts are left around.
Harassing people who leave their carts.
Polite ask. It's not a harass. It's a polite ask. We're sweet and loving about it. Like he's being lazy bones in a couple other ways. It's oral hygiene and such.
Dude, everyone doesn't have fucking teeth that he's talking to. Why does everyone not have teeth?
This is the thing with these lazy bones.
Ethan finds this hurtful as his content has devolved in the most lazy stuff pop exists. Ugh.
Sympathizers and crackheads. Like maybe you were like,
okay, he did call them crackheads. I'm gonna be real, that was funny. That was funny. He did call them crackheads. They look like crackheads.
Just off homeless dudes all day. That's why you're tired. Is that why you're tired? From giving jobs to homeless men for charity, because it's a charity thing. We're sweet and loving about it. Very polite.
I also want to say that ignoring...
I bet you give hand jobs for fucking charity. That's why you're so tired, lazy bones. The fuck? I don't know why I find that funny. I think I'm just an asshole.
Someone's wishes for you to leave them alone after they very clearly said 15 times in multiple different ways, leave me alone, get away from my car, get away from me. If you continue to ignore that, you are fucking creepy.
I'm gonna be real. Once you're up to 3 requests, I will admit that's pushing it. That's pushing it. I can agree with Idubbbz on that one. I can't agree with Idubbbz on that one. If somebody tells me 15 times, please leave me the fuck alone. Bro, I'm pushing a boundary there. Oh my God, they did consent. Well, to be honest, I would assume that based on his channel size, he probably has to like get some kind of disclosure to be like, hey, you're just on a show. You're on my YouTube channel. You want to sign this piece of paper so you can be in the video.
You're starting this shit. Back the fuck off. You see me? Alone. Leave me the fuck away from me. Do not get anywhere near me. Stop. Stop it. Leave me the fuck alone.
Like the door-to-door salesmen take like at max like 4 no's. They'll take 4 no's from someone before they leave. This guy
You haven't met good door-to-door salesmen then.
will take, I don't know, like 15 to 20 no's, and he'll keep going. Yes, it's very easy to call these people unhinged. Another word you can use is disabled. Their brain isn't working like yours or mine. For some people, they feel like they have to answer the door. And what you gotta understand with the magnet is the magnet isn't just a magnet. The magnet is like a fucking barnacle. They're barnacles that remind the driver that, 1, they did a bad thing, and 2, it reminds them of the asshole they just interacted with.
We have these bumper magnets for you. I'm gonna put it right here on the side of your truck.
I speak for everyone when I say that Idubbbz should have retired with Content Cop. Max's apology video is better than all of Ian's new content.
Wait a minute. Is he trying to make it out like the magnets are like the worst thing ever? Are we really doing that? It's not like he's throwing on like something that has like some kind of like sticky substance to it where they have to like scrape it off the car or anything. It's not like he's causing damage to the vehicles. Like, is it a dick move? Sure, but is it something to be like, this is horrible. You're gonna traumatize these people to remember you forever. Like, what? How? The way he's structuring this is like this dude doesn't understand consent. It's just weird.
There you go. Let's go with the big old sucker here. Woo! Boy, I love that. It's a nice slap right there. Turn my shopping cart like a jerk magnet. Well, here it goes, going right here, okay? There you go, you got that one. Got it, yes. Let's go right there on the hood. Giving that to you up there. Yeah, I know you're type, you're a big tough guy.
I actually think the CartNarc can up his game in this category because the magnets, I mean, they're a great tool, and I think that he should really lean into the fact that it's not technically illegal because you can remove it. So I think he should just up the grade of magnet. I'm thinking neodymium or higher.
Skibbity beep beep. That's not where the carts go. That's not where the carts go. Looks like they're about to head off.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's a dick move.
And go.
I'll admit it. If you're like doing that high of a magnet, now that's a dick move. I'll admit that. You're throwing a fucking huge magnet at a car. I'll admit it. That's a dick move. You got me on that one, Idubbbz. I can admit that. That's a dick move.
And gotcha.
And that's like a strong magnet. But he's not like committing terrorism. It's just a dick move.
Let me just also point out the fact that you got Randall from Recess and you got Hall Monitor SpongeBob. These characters are like funny when you don't have to deal with them. You know, I hate to break it to you guys, but the fish whose house was, you know, invaded by the...
Is he making like children's content? He's making children's content. He's using SpongeBob references. What is happening?
Open window maniac, they're actors. So they consented to SpongeBob breaking into their home. All of this is like scripted.
What? That's a cartoon. Idubbbz. I get what you're trying to say here. I get what you're trying to say here. It's a cartoon though. It's a cartoon. I don't even know what to fucking say to this shit.
What's happening with the CartNarc, that's not scripted. These are real people just trying to get through their day. You know, any antagonizing, like they didn't want that to happen. And they tried to make their boundaries clear. If you look on the recess.fandom wiki, it says, Leonard Weems is the father of Randall J. Weems. He has a similar personality to Randall, as he enjoys being a snitch and believes friends get in the way. So even with Randall, when we look at what he's doing on the...
Why is he using these cartoons as reference points? There's so many other ideas that you could use. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, I can't believe I used to look up to this guy. Oh, I can't believe I put him in a class of like legendary YouTuber at one point in my life. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
Recess playground, we're like, oh man, Randall, you shouldn't be doing that. But I can at least be empathetic to know that 1, you're a child, 2, you're an actor. You're just, it's all acting. And 3, your father's a fucking rat. I would just like to have a lot more of this context for the CartNarc, because if you're gonna, record someone at their fucking lowest and like antagonize people to the point where they blow up.
Wait, at their lowest? What do you mean at their lowest? So his structure went from, yeah, he does some dickhead shit, which I'll admit, there's some dickhead shit in there, like throwing that high-powered magnet at the fucking car and denting it. That's a dick fucking move. 100%. We're not arguing that. But like saying that you're getting them at their lowest, they're just shopping. And the dude goes up and says, hey, lazy bones, you didn't put your card away, and then he throws a magnet on the car. Not the fucking high-powered one, the regular magnet, if they don't listen to him. Like, yeah. But that's, like, really it. It's not like he's committing acts of terrorism or fake social experiments where he pretends to have, like, rape scenes or murder or trying to show that white and black people, depending on who's running, other people will tackle them. Like, he's not doing any of that shit.
Bet you, we should at least know some of your history. He's able to do the like irony poisoning thing where a lot of people who are watching it are like, oh, it's just jokes. It's just jokes. But he's like, no, actually, I'm very serious about this. Like on his radio program, they have like a segment where they're talking about how he loves calling the cops on people.
And of course I called the cops, and of course they didn't show at least the 10 minutes that I was there. Call the cops on these people, or else they'll keep doing it. Panhandling, which is against the law. Blocking the sidewalk, which is against the law. Drinking in public, which is definitely against the law. And I called the cops.
You gotta arrest him! I think he was suggesting...
That's a snitch move. I feel like there are things that I can agree with Idubbbz in this, and then there's just insane things that Idubbbz is trying to make out to be worse than it really is. That dude calling the cops on random people, that's a dick move. Total snitch. I'll admit that shit. Throwing the high-powered magnet, dick move. But everything else is like, whatever. I really don't care. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Jigging in public is badass. True. It's kind of based. Open container laws.
Calling the cops for someone who was panhandling. So it isn't surprising that he...
Didn't you storm the Capitol on January 6th? Yes.
Also cares about the shopping cart.
He didn't throw the high-powered magnet, man. Then what was that scene there? What was this?
Looks like they're about to head off.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that was Idubbbz. I thought that was him. Oh, fuck. Okay, so Idubbbz is just a retard. Thank you for correcting me. Because I was confused. I was like, why are you guys saying that it's not him? Idubbbz was... Oh, my God. That was a skit. I thought that was the fucking, the dude for a minute. This is why I don't like reacting to things like Raw that much. Idubbbz is self-reporting. So the dude is just throwing regular magnets. Now I really don't give a shit. Now I really don't fucking care.
Handling. So it isn't surprising that he also cares about the shopping carts going in their place. I do genuinely think the CartNarc is trying to be ethical and reasonable about how he does what he's doing, but it's kind of hard to be ethical and reasonable when you have tasked yourself with something that is not ethical or reasonable to be doing. So you have to like cherry pick what you're going to be serious about and not serious about. He was talking to some guy on this podcast about the guy he antagonized in the Trader Joe's parking lot.
That's another comment we get here and there is, you don't know what was going on in their life. They must have had a terrible day.
I think that guy had some serious stuff going on.
Yeah.
Regardless of your interaction with him, I think I don't know what it was. Either mental issues or
well, it seemed like he was a contractor
drama.
or something. Like he seemed to be gainfully employed. But yeah, maybe not.
I mean, I guess I get it for optics. Like, obviously, you know,
oh
you
God,
can't really do the CartNarc
optics
thing if your audience is able to tell that the person you're antagonizing is like unemployed and struggling in life. If it's
Is Idubbbz really trying to moral grandstand on this one? Are you serious? Hold on.
Yeah, maybe not, or something.
I think I don't know what it was. Either mental issues or.
Well, it seemed like he was a contractor
drama.
or something. Like he seemed to be gainfully employed. But yeah, maybe not.
I mean, I guess I get it for optics. Like, obviously, you know, you can't really do your CartNarc thing if your audience is able to tell that the person you're antagonizing is like unemployed and struggling in life. If it's easy for the audience to tell how much someone's struggling, you're not really going to get any sympathy points. Everyone's going to have sympathy for the person you're antagonizing. I think the worst aspect of the CartNarc videos is him identifying someone as essentially not being all together and being like a very vulnerable person, whether they're disabled, whether their car is kind of shitty or broken down, and basically being like, all right, this person doesn't seem like a threat because their life is kind of in shambles.
What the fuck?
So that means I can push.
Is that just his inference on like all of his videos? Is that this guy only bullies poor, downtrodden people?
Their buttons harder.
Uh-oh, he's balling it up. Yeah, want to go back?
Dude, normal people that cars aren't shitty or downtrodden would be fucking assholes if a guy came up to them and said, "Put your card away." I don't get it. The car is in good shape. Like, the fuck is he
to throwing
talking
school,
about?
so I got some late. He's
How
like,
long are you gonna play this fucking game, man?
until you take your card back.
Get the fuck away. Get the fuck away.
I'll put one on the back here. So,
Stop it.
sir,
Stop it right now.
you stop it. But see, what I'm doing is I'm being nice. Why are you so angry? My motto is no violence whatsoever. People say, well, that was a small guy. You could have taken him CartNarcs. Like, that's not the point.
Yeah.
It's for me to beat guys up. But this guy was such a like little guy, and I was like, okay, I'll let him swing at me once. But it was overheating because it was like 105 degrees.
That sort of like flippant behavior makes me want to fucking. It makes me want to be violent. It makes me want to be very violent.
Ian, you're scaring me.
This guy was such a like little guy, and I was like, okay, I'll let him swing at me once.
My fucking wife!
I didn't mess with your wife, sir. She's chasing me. I'm being chased. Hey, can you call security? There's a guy chasing me. He's trying to be violent. Sir, I'm not gonna fight you. Goodness gracious. Where'd he go?
Really finna knock this.
That's why I want to stay away. Well, I'm staying away for safety. Sir, please, who's threatening to beat me up, knock me out. To keep my distance, obviously, CartNarketeers, because I don't want to get in a physical fight with that gentleman.
The CartNarc calls people who don't return their shopping carts lazy bones, and if they get mad and yell at him, he calls them angry bones. I'd like to propose a few more bones. Angry bones is like the CartNarc's dream zone. You know, if you can fall on this part of the spectrum, it's perfect. It's like the Goldilocks zone. Next up, you have fist bones, and this is where things start to get like a little bit more dodgy.
I'm being chased. Hey, can you call security? There's a guy chasing me. He's trying to be violent.
Now, gun bones is actually a very interesting one because that's more violence. It's very life-altering violence, but it awards you some privileges. What I mean when I say this is a guy from Texas actually threatened Agent Sebastian with a gun. He said, I'm gonna put about 6 in you.
I'm fixing to kill you, and I'm a killer. I'm fixing to put about 6 right in your forehead.
Unsurprisingly, Agent Sebastian left him alone after that. I think the energy was very clear that he was willing to shoot him over this. There was another instance where a guy pulled out a gun and cocked it. Obviously, Sebastian didn't continue to antagonize him.
It's almost like the guy pulled a gun on him because Sebastian was like, hey, just put your carts away. And a guy escalated it from get away from me to I'm pulling a gun to shoot you now. I feel like normal people collectively would be like, damn, there's a gun. Okay, I need to leave now. I feel like that's normal. I feel like that's normal.
Left him alone, and he even blurred out the guy's work truck in the video he posted. And I think he said, like, I don't want this guy's business to be affected by this interaction or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, you go around talking about, like, shaming people?
We are publicly... There is a difference between publicly shaming somebody and then a guy pulling a loaded weapon on another individual and him being like, I don't want this guy to get fucking ridiculous amounts of hate. Yes, should the CartNarc guy also blur the license plates of the people that he's fucking with? Absolutely. He should. Totally well-just criticism there. And he should do that for everybody. But, like, I feel like a gun being pulled on somebody and he posting on his YouTube channel is a little bit different.
Shaming those dicks.
Here's a perfect time to shame someone. That was clearly an overreaction. Cocking a gun. Perfect.
This is a perfect time to shame someone. You do realize that you should throw your hands up when a gun is involved and just be like, you know, I don't want to keep doing this. I don't want to keep fucking with you because you're gonna shoot me. I'm gonna end up dead. I feel like there's a moment where you should sit back and go, damn, no more of that.
Perfect time to shame someone, but you don't want their business affected. You don't think someone's life is affected or their mental health is affected when you post a video of them having a freak out in a parking lot for 15 minutes? You don't think their life is affected, but you can have some sympathy for the business owner?
Okay, Idubbbz is pissing me off. I'm gonna be real. Idubbbz is pissing me off. I'm actually getting fucking mad. This is like so retarded. It actually like fucking hurts my skull. I can't watch the rest of that. That's like actually fucking aggravating. It's actually aggravating. This is fucking terrible. Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Confusing Opinion, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often. So make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.